Hey friends, quick market update for you. The market is bonkers right now, and it's gotten even worse in 2021 than it was in 2020. We talked a lot about low inventory in 2020, COVID affected, low interest rates, all that stuff. But in 2021, it's gotten, exponentially worse. More competition, fewer listings, and the interest rates really haven't changed. We're starting to think this is not really, interest rates are certainly a factor. But I just had a buyer close on a house today. His name is Tim. He's a realtor from Austin. And we were talking and exchanging war stories about what he's experiencing over there. The market in Austin is way more competitive than the Fort Collins market. And we're trying to understand why that is. And he mentioned that he thought that corporations are starting to shift policy a little bit and starting to tell their employees that they are allowed to work remotely on a permanent basis. And so he thinks that they're starting to see even more of an exodus from the big cities to places like Austin and Fort Collins than has been seen in 2020. So basically, employees are starting to be sort of unleashed to go work wherever they want. He thinks that's a big factor. I hadn't heard that before, so I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't know if any of you have heard anything about that, but just, sort of a corporate policy shift that happened late 2020, early 2021, that might be continuing to unleash people on places like Bozeman. We've heard some crazy stories about the market in Bozeman. Basically any like smaller, sort of destination style city has really seen an influx of people from big cities. So I thought I'd share that with you. I thought it was interesting. We've put a bunch of properties under contract in the last couple of weeks that were very competitive. We've been competing with multiple cash offers, but have been able to get our buyers under contract because we are educating our buyers on not only the kind of terms that a seller is looking for, but also, when we're talking to those listing agents and the sellers, basically saying, look, not only are buyers putting these terms into the contract, if they're waiving appraisal or waiving inspection, but we are educating them to say, look, if you're going to put this on paper, you need to back it up with action. And so we're going to be the people that are going to get to closing. It's not like we're just waiving appraisal but hoping for the best. We're telling our clients, look, expect for the appraisal to come in low. Expect for some issues to come up on inspection that you're going to need to deal with, and you need to prepare psychologically to deal with those issues. So not only are buyers putting that on paper, but we're preparing them, basically putting them through a crash course and saying, okay, if we're going to put these terms into the contract, what does it look like to actually follow through if there is an issue on inspection or appraisal? What does that look like for you financially? And so when you're preparing your buyers to deal with those issues, then you're going to get through escrow. And we're seeing a lot of other buyers that aren't prepared for that. And we're seeing failed transactions, lots of people getting cold feet, lots of deals falling through during escrow. And so when you can convey that to the seller and the listing agent, when you can demonstrate that your clients are prepared to get through the transaction, then you become kind of top of the pack, not just on the terms of the offer, because a lot of people are putting some great terms into the offer, but being able to communicate that you're not only are you very experienced with real estate transactions in this climate, but your clients are as well. You become the people that they want to work with. So experience has never mattered more than it does now. If you guys would like to talk more about what this looks like, please reach out to us. Again, like we've talked about in other videos, the fear of people not wanting to put their house on the market because they don't know how to find their replacement property is a real thing, and that's a vicious cycle because we have low inventory, people don't want to sell, they don't know where they're going to go. We have a lot of tools to help our folks through that process. You can watch some of our other videos and understand more about that or reach out to us directly. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.